everybody, it's Sharon from Blessed to Craft Designs. Happy New Year! It's 2017. I'm so excited. I've taken a couple of weeks off just for the holiday season, Christmas and everything, spending time with kids, friends and family. It's been a while since I've made a video. I'm so grateful. I'm so thankful to God that He allowed not just me, but you all to see another year. We are so grateful for that. 2017, He didn't have to do it, but He did. So we definitely give Him all the praise, the honor, and the glory that He deserves. One of the first videos I wanted to do for this year was the review of the Precision Press by We Are Memory Keepers, and I ordered this back in, I believe, the first part of December, and I did get it before the new year came in, but like I said, I kind of wanted to wait. I didn't want to film any videos during the holiday season. That was just for, family and everything like that. So this is the first video that I have done for 2017, and like I said, I'm super excited to show you this. It's not going to be a long video. I live in the South, and it's supposed to snow today. We have not seen one snowflake yet, but it's really cold outside, so I plan on just between cleaning and everything for 2017, I'm going to make some videos. So I'm going to probably do quite a few of them today and just kind of edit them and upload them over the next couple of weeks. But this is the first one. I did go ahead and open this already. I was so excited. I saw this on, I believe, Home Shopping Network or something like that a few months ago. And I thought, oh, I got to have it. I got to have it. And it took a while for it to come out. So I finally did purchase this. I think I got mine off of Amazon.com. But this is the We Are Memory Keepers Precision Press. And I'm fairly new to stamping. I'm sorry you see my light over there. I'm fairly new to stamping. And I do okay. I have a stamping block. I actually don't have it with me. I have kind of a thick stamping block, but I noticed that sometimes when I stamp the inside of my cards, I'm a little off center. Everything's kind of crooked, so I'm hoping that this neat little gadget is going to help me with that. I do also have the foam stamps, and you can't use those on here. But there is something I am going to purchase that I don't know what it's called. I've seen a couple of other YouTube videos where they use something and they use the foam stamps the block stamps, excuse me, to stamp with. But as far as my clear stamps, I hope this is going to help me. So let me show you how this is supposed to work. And I know there are other ones out there. But this one, I didn't want to spend $60 or $70 on one of these. Again, I usually start off with something kind of inexpensive, and I see how it works. And then if, it's something that I really want to invest in, then I go ahead and buy something larger. Now, as you can see, this is 7 by 7. Okay. I kind of thought it was a little bit bigger than this, but that's okay. We'll make do. I don't make really large cards anyway, so I think that this is going to be fine for what I need to use. You do have the hinges here. Okay, and I'll show you how this works. Okay, and you put your paper in here. And it also has, I don't know if you can see where it does have the ruler on both sides. Okay. And then there's this little lip right here for you to actually open it with. Alright, you do have your grid on the glass. I'm sorry for the glare and everything, but you do have the grid on the glass. Okay. And there's also a little foam piece. That's a little foam piece on the inside corner there. Okay, so I'm just showing you how this works. I'm going to use, I found this paper, a pound of paper at Tuesday morning, and it was only $1.99. Even though I have a lot of scraps of paper and everything, just from, you know, making different cards and die cutting, I still, you know, you never can have too much paper. I'm having to make myself not buy paper sometimes because I have so much here at the house. But I thought this was a really good buy, and they did have different colors. They had, you know, all like pastels and some darker like earth tone colors. They were all kind of in the same family. But for $1.99, that's not a bad price. Okay, so I'm just going to use, I believe I bought this from Tuesday morning also. It was $2.99. It's the little yellow bicycle clear stamps. I've never used it before, 14 pieces. But I'm just going to demonstrate how this works. I'm learning this. I have not used this yet. So we're going to be doing this at the same time. Alright, so let's get this open. I can get in it. Let's pull it out. I hate to tear the packaging because I usually like to slide everything back in its original package. There we go. Okay. So I love this one. Believe in faith heals my miracles every day. Hope, believe in, trust. Some uplifting sentiments. So I'm gonna use the big one. I think I'm gonna use the believe. That way we can really see it. Or maybe I'll do both. I'll do a big one and a little one. And one of the reasons why I wanted this this precision press is because sometimes, especially I guess when you're new to stamping, I don't know, those of you that have been stamping for a long time, even when I think my my stamps are inked up really good and I'm like, okay, I have enough on there, when I press them down on my actual paper, for some reason I still have those areas that don't get any kind of there's nothing on there, and it's like, okay, now I know I inked up this pad really good, so what am I doing wrong? I have started, I watched a video, I don't remember the lady's name, but she did say once you stamp, you are supposed to kind of hold it there for a couple of seconds and let the ink actually adhere to the paper. So I have started doing that, and it has helped a little bit, but you know, if you're trying to do multiple cards, that's going to take a while. And that's the beauty of this, because when you sit it down and you don't get a good impression the first time, you can re-ink it again. So I'm not really worried about where it is, but you place down your stamp wherever you want it to go on your paper, and then you press this down on there, and then it's going to pick that up. This clear plate is going to pick that up. Okay, and then let's get some ink, and we're going to ink this up really good. Okay, and then after we ink that up, you turn it over and you press this down. Now I just kind of, because this corner right here does have a little bit of foam on it, I am pressing down a little bit. I don't know if I'm supposed to do that or not, but we are going to see what happens. And then this little lip right here, now you see my paper actually is adhering to the back of that. Okay, that's nice. But see right here, That didn't really ink well right there. And there are a couple other places on here that just, they're kind of spotty to me. So I'm going to put that down. I put that in the top right corner. I'm going to ink my stamp pad again. Okay, and let's fold this over. And press down. Okay, and I'll hold it there just for, you know, a couple seconds. Like I said, someone I saw on YouTube kind of mentioned to let it sit there for a second. Okay. Now I know that there's another one of these out by a different company, and they have the magnets. I think I kind of would like that because, you know, just because of the paper actually adhering to my stamp. But as you can see, that, now that looks a lot better. I'm going to try to hold it still if I can so you can actually see. Okay. You can see the detail in that. It did kind of almost look like it ran just a little bit in a couple of places, but you can see that right there. But not too bad. That's not bad. Okay, so I'm going to take this off and just sit this to the side. And oh, let me run and grab some. I didn't even bring anything. Okay. This is just water, and this does not work on here. All right, this is just water and a paper towel. Okay, so I got all of the blue off. And now let's try one of the smaller ones. I'm gonna get this little one. Believe in. Okay, and I'm going to use the same piece of paper because I'm going to see, you know, if I wanted to try to stamp more than one thing, like if I was doing a flower or a butterfly, and I wanted to kind of layer it. I want to see if this will work. Okay, so Believe in, I'm putting that in the far right corner. Pull it over. Press it down to make sure it adheres, and it's there. And let's get a different color. All right, this is just my black. Okay, color box. This is just black. Okay. Kind of wish I would have those small dies, those little teardrops for using this. Alright, then press it over and hold it there for a few seconds. And then there we go. And that actually stamped quite nicely. Okay, and now cleaning it off. All right, so that's a little bit better this time. I had just a damp rag before, and maybe it was just that other ink that was hard to get off. Okay, so let's do one more. Let's just do one more. Let's have some Let's have some fun with it. And this is a different one. This is by Sizzix, and as you can see, I got this from Hobby Lobby, the framelits with stamps, and I have some flowers down here. So I have not used these down here, flowers. So let's see what happens. Let's put the flower. Let's put that flower right there, okay? All right, so press that over, and then let's find, today. Okay. Oh, and it's already sticking. Okay. So I'm going to put that all the way back in the corner. Oh, now I did see. I guess you have to make sure that this part is really clean, because look, I have just a smudge of ink that was left on there. But that's okay, because this isn't a real card, and I'm just kind of seeing how it works, okay? So I'm going to stamp it with this red. I'll show it to you. This is Color Box Pigment Ink in Cranberry. All right. So then we bring it over and press it down. All right. So let's see what we got. Okay. And as you can see, it came out pretty good, but there are still those little spaces right there where it didn't ink all the way. So I'm going to set this back in the corner. I'm going to ink up my stamp again. Okay. Ink up my stamp one more time. Bring it back over, press it down, and I'm going to hold it there for a minute, or well, a second, not a minute, and let's see, how did it do this time? Okay, so I still have those spaces there, so let's see. I'm going to try to ink up my stamp one more time. I haven't used this ink very often, so I don't think it's drying out. Okay. So I'm going to actually press it down a little bit this time. And hold it there, and I'm going to kind of concentrate on that area that it has those kind of holes in it where it didn't really adhere well. Okay. There we go. Okay. Much better. Much better. I don't know what that was. I don't know. Maybe I just needed to really ink my my stamp, or just press it down and hold it there a little bit longer. But that is much better. Okay, so now that we have that one, I'm going to pull this off. I'm going to wipe off my plate. And then I'm going to grab one of these other ones and see if I can put another color on there. Alright. So let's try this one. So make sure we have our paper in the right spot. And yeah, I'm just doing this. I'm probably not picking the right ones, but I'm just doing this to kind of see how we do. So I put that stamp right there in the middle of that flower. Oops. Okay. So let's pull this over. Make sure it's adhered to the top. The only thing I noticed is right here, it picked up some of that red that was on here. Alright, but we're not going to let that stop us. We're going to see how we do. And I'm going to take that same blue that we used before and stamp up this one. So we'll have a red and blue flower. And then I'm really going to press. I'm pressing a lot harder this time. I don't know if I have to do that. When I watch it on the other videos on YouTube, it just looks like they, you know, sandwich it down and then pull it back up. I don't remember seeing them having to press this hard. Okay, so there's that. And I know that's not a pretty flower, but I'm just kind of doing it for demonstration purposes. If I can get it to focus, there we go. And that did, I only had to stamp that one time. I think that's a really good impression. Probably should have done it the other way around, you know, put the small one there first and then the big one after. But you can see exactly, you know, what I was talking about. So I like this. I like the precision press. I think it's a really good machine, especially for someone like me that is still learning how to stamp. I'm gonna clean that up in a minute. But someone like me who's really learning how to stamp, let me see if that will stamp again while I'm giving my closing. Oh, okay. So that was just a second stamp without re-inking my stamp up. So not too bad. And that's supposed to be one of the, you know, benefits of getting one of these is, you know, if you ink your stamp up really good, you might be able to get more than one impression on there, and that did, you know, pretty good. But I'm pleased with it. I'm gonna play with it a little bit more just to kind of see what else I need to do, kind of tweak it a little bit. But for my first time, I don't think that's too bad. I think that's I like it, and I'm excited. So just let me know down below if you have one, or, you know, what did you do, you know, what things that you have to kind of tweak and learn about using it. It's not a difficult little gadget to use, but you know, there's always going to be some things that you can do better or change to make it look a lot better. We want the impressions to be nice and crisp on the card. So once again, thank you for visiting my channel. Once again, Happy New Year to everybody. Thank you so much.